It's your boy Jakeem. Really appreciate what you're doing for USC culture, man. Keep going.
Going on, shout out USCJ, man. Appreciate the support. Shout out to USCJ, you know what it is, nothing but love, man.
All right, come on in. Let's talk about it. Happy Victory Sunday to everybody, man. Listen, this really go time. It's on and popping, it's on and cracking. Big J, what's the word?
Happy Victory Sunday indeed.
Absolutely.
Woo!
Absolutely.
I feel good. Oh, I slept like a baby last night. Yes, sir.
Hey man, hey look, I'm so excited. You know, there's so many storylines. We're gonna pass out some grades today, man, and we're really gonna get into this. Let me greet a few people. I've been seeing them in the chat. They've been here for a minute. Shout out to Half Breed. What's up, my man? Hey, fight on, man. Fish Hook. Shout out to you. Fight on. Big Phil. What's the words, guys? Time to celebrate. Absolutely. Our team has been working like dogs, preparing, pumping iron. Absolutely, learning the playbook. All of it, all of the above. Absolutely. Mr.
100%.
Cold-blooded, whatever you do, don't it? Hey, Marco's part of the Trojan team, but we just gotta get him convinced, man, just to like, this is it. This is where we at right now. Any Penn State recruits? I don't know. Fight on, great win. Absolutely. So look, let's jump right into this. Absolutely. Hey, thank you. I appreciate you. Chris, what's the word? What's the word? Pedro, Jamie, how you doing?
Everybody,
Big Keith,
man,
what's the word?
So
Man, we got all kind of people.
Get
B.
all
Jenks,
that
what's the
win.
word? Anthony Spears, Brian Gray, fight on. Richard, how are you? David Luna, what's the word? Antonio, what's the word? Young Tiny, what's up? What's up? Tobias, what's up, man? You made that flight back to ATL. That's what's up. Roy, how you doing, man?
Big Roy.
So
Michael balled out.
Absolutely. Inglewood Trojans, what's the word? Bobby, how you doing? So I just wanted to greet a couple of people, man, just make sure we didn't miss anybody. And we will open the chat up in just a second, man. But, Jay, we want to talk about this, man. We wanted to talk about the offense, the defense, all of the above. And first of all, I want to get into how you feeling overall about the performance, man. And did it exceed expectations? Is it about what you expected? How you feeling right now?
It is what I expected. So first off, the first thing I feel is an extreme amount of gratitude. I'm so grateful that I think our entire administration did not fall asleep on this assignment.
Right.
There was a very large magnitude of potential that was riding on this game at home. Under that environment, under that national spotlight, with that, against that team, against that other coach, all of the things, all of the ingredients. So extremely grateful that we did what we were supposed to do. The second thing, I'm exuberantly proud of everyone. I thought Lincoln Riley called a remarkable game. That was a masterclass game.
Man.
Offense. I mean, Jaden was on time. He was in rhythm. He was on script. All of our athletes showed sure hands. Like, our hands confidence as a team is some of the best I've seen. We have very few drop balls. I know the youngster dropped one. I know he wishes he can get that back, but I'm confident he's gonna make up for that one little drop we had. But the truth is we're catching the ball, and that's what helps. That's what helps us win. When you have a defense that's blitzing so aggressively, we have to be on time with the ball placement and replacing the area that the defender blitzed from. We got to fill up that void before the secondary support can come in and plug up that gap. So I thought Jaden just read his hot read so well.
Yeah.
All of our pop passes, the screens were very timed well. King Miller, so much, man. I could go on and on and on.
Let's stay with the offense. Let's stay with the offense since you kind of on it and you're talking about Jaden. By the way, Michigan, I think they blitz 57% of the time. They blitz USC, and Jaden, I think it was less than 2 seconds. He was getting rid of the ball, getting it out of his hands very quickly. And to your point about Lincoln Riley, the way he dialed up everything in the plays, I mean, it was a master class, man. And I saw defensive coordinator for Michigan at one point look like he was flustered. Hey, hold on for a second, Jay. Hey, don't do this today, bro. Hey, look. Hey, Jay, don't do this. Hey, look.
Hey, did he look like it looked like he ate something? Hey, it looked like he ate something that was like.
Hey, he looked like he had food poisoning.
It
Hey,
looked
for
like
real. Hey, hold on. Hey, I'm just giving you real talk. Hey, listen. He looked absolutely flustered. For real. He looked so flustered, man. He had a bitter taste in his mouth.
Hey, he really did.
Lincoln put the full court press on, man, and it was unbelievable. I mean, what can I say? I mean, the play calling. I mean, the screen. I mean, I saw a picture, bro. I saw a picture with the offensive line, a hole this big, man. I want to say salute to those guys because those guys absolutely. I mean, they continue to, and we'll just start off with the grades with them on the offensive side of the ball. They continue to produce. Even though we have guys like Elijah Page not in, our center not in. We saw where Reed was in there, and you could not tell that it was a different center. Big salute to Reed. I think he's doing a phenomenal job. So from an offensive line's perspective, what are your thoughts? And then what are your grades? I'm giving him an A because you don't rush for a 200 and let me take another look at the yardage real quick. You don't rush for this many amount of yards and think that they don't, for me personally, but an A, but they are rushing 225 yards rushing. My God, on the team that was ranked 6th in the country in rushing defense.
Look,
I'm giving them an A plus.
I actually think we had more than that, but absolutely the running game was phenomenal.
Yeah,
it was. What I love is the patience, the diligence of the O-line just continuing to plug away. Yeah. Because the truth is Michigan was very stout. In the first and second quarter, like they were hitting hard. Yeah. And I saw us take the hit and then deliver a hit. Take the hit, deliver a hit. It just reminds me of like some of my favorite fighters where it's like, I'm gonna take your best shot. Now you got to take mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a little bit of yours and bang, bang, bang. And one of us is gonna fold eventually. And I'm gonna tell you, boy, them Trojans was 10 toes the whole game. So I'm very, very proud. Every angle, every single level of the offensive line was executed with excellence.
Yeah.
Did we get any? I'm huge on offensive line penalties. Did we get any O-line penalties this game?
I don't think there were any O-line penalties, man.
I don't believe there were any holding calls, no false starts, no like illegal procedures on offense. Oh, we did get one. I think we got one false start that said everybody except the center. Something like that. Yeah. But this was just a really well executed game, man. I'm really proud of how the offensive line did and how the running attack was so diverse. It was beautiful.
No doubt. Hey, Bobby, thank you. J&J, you guys are great. Big love to you,
appreciate you,
family. Hey, absolutely. Thank you very much. So I'm giving him an A. What'd you give him?
I gave him an A.
Okay. Yeah, I give him an A, 225 yards. And I think, King Miller, and we'll get into the running backs, but he had 158. Wayman Jordan, of course. We'll get into the running backs now. 39 yards rushing, 35 for Brian Jackson, and then Jaden Maiava, well, whatever that is, -7. But so running backs, man, I got to give them an A for you go to all the way to your depth chart, man, your fourth running back. What can I say? I mean, they get an A plus. I mean, King Miller, 158 yards is crazy.
It is.
Against Michigan.
It's berserk. No, it's berserk. it's berserk. It's I don't believe anything that's never been heard of. And to be really honest, I mean, not to reference this dude particularly, but that was legitimately like a Rudy moment. Like Rudy. Like you get a walk on who has to perform under the brightest lights on the biggest stage on national television.
That was crazy. That was unreal to me. That's just
and do it against our newest and most bitter crosstown rival, not crosstown but cross country. Forgive me, country conference rival, and
Big
you
team
can
rival.
tell this is about to be a legit rivalry. I mean, it's in there, like it's infused, and for that dude to just get up and get it done, man, salute. Shout out to.
I guess too is the way he did it, the way he's just, it is one thing to do it against Missouri State, but it's another, and Georgia Southern, but it's a whole other thing to do it against a team that has this type of rushing defense that they say is number 6 in the country. Yeah. I think the way he did it is incredible, and I'm giving them an A. Injury report, it looks like Wayman Jordan may be out for a couple of weeks. It looks like Eli Sanders may be, I don't know, done for the year. There's no official word yet, but we'll see what happens. Jay, what's your thoughts on them two guys?
Yeah, man. Those dudes have been carrying us this whole season up until this point, and I just wish them both speedy recoveries. Eli, I pray that this is not the last time you get to carry a rock with the Trojan uniform. I pray. Lord, please allow him to be okay. And let's get Waymo back and healthy as quickly as possible, as safely as possible. I do have confidence in the younger guys. I mean, I know Dalton is he's banged up right now. So as of right now, we kind of have like a back and a half ish, because B Jack is still, he's not 100% right now. So
the whole turf toe thing.
Turf toe. We got to get through this. And I was grateful to see Carson Tabo pop in there and offer some assistance in the run protection. So we'll see, pass protection, etc.
Yeah, so they get an A, and we're gonna be limited. And I don't know the extent of Harry Dalton's injury. I didn't even remember him being injured, but I know we talked about it. Real quick before we get off of this, I'm giving him an A, but stylistic wise, we kind of talked about this off the record. Off the on the line. What kind of style? I mean, I hear some people say Joe McKnight as far as King Miller. Who, you guys put this in the chat. What style does King Miller run like? Like, I'm just trying to get a feel for it, because I could see the smoothness. I was telling Jay Walk this. I'm not saying he's running exactly like him, but the smoothness of a Joe McKnight, the way he glides and cuts back. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's like a Joe McKnight, but he has a smoothness and a glidiness. Who do you think he reminds you of?
Oh, okay. See, my mind flashes to 3 different backs, and there's attributes of each. So the first guy, I'm gonna say, because of the up high running style, is CJ Gable.
CJ Gable, I said him in the beginning. Yeah,
he resembles CJ Gable to me, but then he also runs kind of like with a little bit more power, like Trey Madden.
Yeah.
CJ Gable, Trey Madden, because they're both kind of those 6'2", 6'1.5", 6'2" running backs, 205 to 215, that type of body frame. But the way he can break tackles and pick up big yards in chunks is Buck Allen. So it's tough, but I'm gonna blend all 3 of those guys and say those dude styles are what we have in King Miller. And those are 3 electric lightning running backs. So those are good company to carry in.
No doubt. So the receiver, the offensive line at A, running backs at A. Now let's go real quick with let's do with the wide receivers real quick, because I think we got a wide receiver in Mekhi Lemon who still is putting a full court press on for the Biletnikoff Award. I just think that he is literally leading the country right now in receiving yards. What's your thoughts on the receiver room? Shout out to Jacoby for coming back. He was dealing with an injury. He got his touchdown. What's your thoughts on them? I'm sorry, I got to give him an A. I'm giving him an A too.
Oh, receiver get an A. Yeah. Oh, they absolutely get an A. Clutch catches and clutch moments. the game was won because we caught the ball. That's yeah.
So Makai Lemon 9 for 93, and I'm gonna skip the tight ends, but Jacoby Lane 5 for 35, Jaden Richardson 2 for 15, King Miller 2 for those are running backs, and Tanick Hines 1 for 8, and so those are all. So I'm gonna give them an A. As far as the quarterback play, I know you're gonna kind of feel a little bit away about the interception, but I just love his poise. I love Jaden Mayava's poise. Even when he makes mistakes, he always comes back, and it's no panic in him. So I'm going to say, he threw, look, at the end of the day, he threw for 265 yards. He went 25 for 32, 265 yards, QBR of 89.4. Only reason I'm not going to say A+ is because of interception. I'm going to say A-.
Yes, it can't be an A+. Can't be an A+ when you just give up one like that. So you're going to say A-? Yes, A-.
A-?
A-. I can't give him a B because he navigated two.
Yeah.
No, it's nothing less than an A. So A- only because of that. That was just a very uncharacteristic for this season. Very uncharacteristic little pass he did that.
And it was really, he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do
No.
that at all. It was on the sideline, and he just dumped it off. I thought he could have kept running, but
yeah, me too. He could have kept running. That was the shocker. He actually had green grass, but he was a little bit surprised too. He was like, oh, like what? Wait a minute. So man, I don't know. That's just, I know against a more game opponent, especially away, that's really, really a detrimental play right there.
No,
so
for real.
We have to zip that stuff up. And the next group, we got to talk about them too, because we got to zip that stuff up.
Yeah, so he gets an A-. That's the quarterback position.
Yes.
And then we're going to move on to the tight ends, man. They had some production up the middle.
Absolutely.
There was a fumble. I get it. I'll let you grade that first then. I'll put you out there.
Hey, you automatically lose a 4-letter grade based on fumbling, period.
Yeah.
I probably should. Interceptions are a little bit trickier because they can get tipped and other things, but when you fumble the ball, that's just an individual mistake. So as much as I really love this dude and cherish all that he's done in the Cardinal and Gold, I'm a ding him. I got to ding him down because it was such a critical fumble too in that moment. That really swung the pendulum. And I know every single person watching right now will sit in the same seat and agree with me. You all had that pit in the middle of your stomach and go, not, oh my gosh, like not again.
Yeah, it could have been another momentum swing that we saw in the Illinois game.
And that was the drive that Michigan took the ball down. See, turnovers and sudden changes like that are where SC in the recent regime under Coach Riley, that's where we tend to actually get scored on the most.
Yeah.
Sudden turnovers or 3 and outs. When the game is kind of in rhythm and in flow, we have a lot, like, for whatever reason, like our defense they're just more locked in. But when it's that like sudden, like, oh wait, I got to run back out on the field.
It could have definitely changed some stuff, big time.
It could have, because that's when Michigan drove down and scored. I believe if we scored and kicked it off to them again, it's another 3 and out.
Yeah.
But because it was a sudden change, our defense was kind of, the mindset is we're about to get some points and we're kind of we're locked in, but we're also, our guard is down. And now all of a sudden it's a quick change. You got to run out on the field. Then they just start driving chunk plays. Look at the pattern and the rhythm of when our defense really gives up the most yards is usually after our offense goes quick 3 and out or sudden turnover.
Yeah. No, I agree. So what grade you give them?
So the tight ends get a B. I'm actually gonna give them I'm gonna give them a B, a solid B. I wanted to give them a B- because I'm gonna give them
a B+. Well, I hate the fumble, but I'm gonna give them a B+, and I'm gonna tell you why. they went for 80 yards. Walker Lyons 2 for 42. Lake McCree 2 for 41. So that's a total of 80. You know, that's some decent production. 83
Oh, it
yards
really
total.
is.
Yeah, 83 yards total. So I'm gonna say B plus. That fumble is just it's heartbreaking, man. Because I felt the same when I saw it. I said, "Here we go." I said, "Here we go again." you know, I
Hey,
said, so
let me
I
tell
feel
you,
you.
one of my boys called me. Some dude, I love this guy. As soon as that fumble happened, he called me immediately. He was like, "These
Man,
dudes,
I
these
don't
dudes
even
gotta
want
hold on to the ball." I'm
hold on
like,
to the
"Yeah,
ball, man.
yeah, they do."
Yeah,
I feel sick right now.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so I'm give him a B, and so is that all on the offense? Yeah, that's all on the offense. So
Yep.
let's move on to the defense, and let me say this. This is an announcement here because I told you guys last week, and everybody they made videos about it. They talked about it. They said it was a joke. It was a hoax. It was, and I told you guys here on this podcast. I said, listen, I got a call from a parent that told me these guys were sick, very sick. So much so that one of the parent told me that some of the defensive line literally went over to her shoulders like, I'm sick. And it was like, I tried to deliver that information and people took it and it was like, thought it was a joke. And I said, you don't have 16 sacks. You lead the country all over in the country in sacks, and that production just boom. Now, I'm not saying it's everybody on the defense. I'm not saying it's the whole team. But it was some key players that I was told. And as a result, these guys, you could see it. They were weak. They couldn't get no pushback. Still not making an excuse. But at the end of the day, we saw a difference against a team that physically is more imposing than the team we faced last week. And I'm not taking anything away from them, but I'm just saying that they had some issues. And so they bounced back, and we're going to get into these numbers because, look, we saw, I'm just going to talk about the defensive line first because Devin Tompkins, oh, yeah, Devin Tompkins got jiggy with it last week, this week. He went four total tackles, 4 solo, and he had 2 sacks. So you telling me that production just all of a sudden came back? Listen, man. So Jay, I'm giving him an A plus
Against a superior O line.
against a superior O line.
Superior O line,
So
yeah.
I'm giving him an A plus. Devin Tompkins, and we'll go through some of these numbers. Anthony Lucas had 4 tackles, three solo. Cameron Crawford 4 tackles, 2 solo. I mean, the production just went way back up, man. And I'm just like, okay, here we go. Let's go. So, what's your thoughts? I'm giving him an A.
Yeah. You said A plus. So
I'm giving him A plus. I wish I could give him 2 pluses at the end, but I can't.
yeah, no, I'm gonna give them a solid. I'm going to give them a solid A because I know that there's a greater upside. There's more. There's a lot more in there, and I do think that we 2-gap well. We run fit very well. I think we made a lot of. Here's where I'm a little nervous. Most of our tackles from the D line were solo tackles.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I want gang tackling where it's not just the pressure just on one guy to make that play, particularly going into this next matchup. So I think we're about to go and play a very formidable O-line with one of the country's most electric running backs. We just played one of the country's most electric running backs, but he missed, I would say, close to 70% of the game. Right. So in this next matchup, we're going to need more hats on the ball.
Yeah.
We're going to need more hats on the ball. So yes, if it was fitted up and schemed well, that's great. But a lot of shoestring tackles, man, that could have really bust loose if we didn't make that play. And in a away environment where the home team tends to play a little bit more outside of their self with energy and effort and aggressiveness. And, I've seen a lot of film on this next matchup. These dudes are super handsy. They hold a lot and never get called for it. I watched the game that they played against NC State last night. They was literally clotheslining, and they looked like they was like the way they were pancaking dudes. It looked like wrestling, old school WWF wrestling, where you got to lay on the dude for 3 seconds and 1, 2, 3. Like they were pinning dudes down, holding guys, and no penalties, no flags on it. I'm like, okay, that's how they get to play. The refs let them play like that. So we have to be prepared for this coming into this next matchup.
Absolutely.
And I did see Alex Graham out there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, some of these comments, man. This guy here, man. Some of
Wait,
his statements. He said, "Mr. Aretha Franklin sing the song." I can't deal with this. Hey,
hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey,
man, you didn't have to.
listen.
You put the Aretha. You put Aretha up in there,
Hey, listen.
man. Who's
Listen.
zooming whom? I'm saying, who bullied, busted? hey,
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 bro.
man.
Hey, bro. We gonna lose our
Hey,
viewers. We laugh. We play too
that's
much, bro.
crazy. Hey, that's wild. He said, it's crazy. Wow. Hey, so I give them an A, man. What you giving them?
The D line. The D line they get an A. They get an A. Now I can't give them an A plus, but I'm gonna give them an A.
Absolutely. Okay, let's move on to the linebackers, man. One thing I did see, hey, shout out to John. I haven't seen a performance like that on
What
the
up,
D line
Jay?
since Jay Walk was balling. Great performance all the way around. The whole team played really well and punished the so-called punishers. So proud of the kids. Hey, thank you. Hey,
Yeah,
thank you very much, Jay. Um,
JC.
so let's get into the linebackers because I saw something with them that a lot of us, when we did previews, we were hoping that we see the three linebacker set. It looks like they possibly ditched the nickel. You saw him. I think the nickel came back in there at
Yeah,
times,
he did.
but I did see for different packages. You did see Jaden Walker. Man, Jaden Walker. I saw one play. He looked extremely explosive. But man, what you think about the three linebacker set?
I loved it. I loved it against this O line that we just played. I love seeing like the kind of traditional. That looked like a traditional USC aggressive, hard hitting defense.
Yeah,
And they bodied, man. Like to see the athleticism and how big our linebacking core is and how fast they can play when they get rolling, it's really, really impressive. Like
yeah,
the upside reminds me of the same way when we had Maluga, Cushing, Clay, Kaluka, Keith Rivers. Man, we have some dogs. We got some dogs again.
no, we
I
do.
love,
And
I
for the
love
second year in a row, the linebacker Eric Gentry, he led the team. Last year, he in the Michigan game, 12 tackles, but this year he had 6 tackles, but he still led the team again in tackles, 5 solo, and Desmond Stevens' production was up there, 5 total tackles, 5 solo. So yeah, Jaden Walker 5 tackles, 4 solo. So look, the linebackers absolutely. I mean, they balling out. So I'm giving them an A.
They get an A.
Yeah,
Here,
I'm get.
here's what I can see. I mean, I saw Tamir get in there and get,
Yeah,
he was racking and cracking. So that's good. What I loved is I can see the steady uphill growth of our young linebackers. Like I see it now. I see them making faster reads. I see them being a little more violent with their hands and disengaging a lot better than the last 3 weeks. I think what a blessing in disguise was the physicality of Illinois. I believe that was a huge blessing and a wake up call because before that we were playing pretty physical.
yeah,
We were playing pretty physical, but when you go against a team and completely get out, I mean, like manhandle like we did against Illinois, regardless of the factors. See, the ingredients for this upcoming game are the same type of ingredients that were in the game in Illinois 2 weeks ago. It's the
yeah,
same ingredients. It's like the same cup of soup. So now that we know what it tastes like, and we realize, man, that temperature's kind of hot. As hungry as we are, we won't just we won't get burned. We won't burn our tongue, as metaphorically speaking. I think our guys know what it tastes like to go against like a front like that. So I
yeah,
am excited. The experience is priceless, and I saw us grow with the bye week coming off of that last game into this week, and I believe we're trajecting and taking that momentum into this upcoming game. And I do think that our team overall enjoys that physical downhill style of football.
yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, absolutely. So they get an A. So moving on to the safeties, man. How you feeling about the safety play, man? I think they get an A plus. You know, the good
Excellent.
thing, I love to see Kamari out there again,
Excellent.
and Bishop Fitzgerald. Those two dudes were absolutely balling. You remember that I said once we continue to get that pressure again, that's when we start seeing those turnovers, and of course those guys got the turnover. How you feeling about the safety room?
I can't give him an A plus, but I'm gonna give him an A.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
because I didn't see very many missed tackles, all but the one. The reason I can't give him an A plus is because of that 60+ yard TD on
Wait,
a
which one were you referring
little
to?
bit of a bad angle. It was when Marsh took it all the way. It was
Oh
weird.
yeah. Oh,
We
was
were
that? Wait. That was. Oh well, yeah. I
we were,
remember who it was. Yeah. I
we
remember
were in
now.
cover
Yeah.
two.
I'm
It
not
was
going.
just,
Yeah. That was a safety. I'm
yep.
not. Yeah. So
It was just a
okay.
bad angle.
Yeah.
But
It was. Yeah.
but against at an away game, that angle ignites the crowd for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say the touchdown. I'm gonna say the taking that angle created the spark that other team needed. So that angle really matters. I believe that I'm glad it got put on film. I'm glad it got put on film so we could run that play 1,000 times in practice this week because you know that they're going to try the same route. You know they're going to try the same concept. And I love for these guys to test us in the same areas because I noticed that Michigan ran 4 or 5 of the same types of runs that we were getting beat on against Illinois, and we slapped it.
Yeah.
So I love to put something on film and give the other team a false sense of confidence on what they can do to us.
No, that's facts. That's facts. And I'm gonna try to speed through this so we can take a couple calls because I know, wow,
Right
it's
on.
already 30 minutes. And so cornerbacks. Me personally, I like the fact that we stayed with 2 cornerbacks for the most of the game, and you really didn't see a whole lot of changing out. You saw Nicholson, you saw Marcellus Williams. Man, what's your thought? I thought Marcellus played well, and for
Yeah,
the most part, I thought Nicholson played well. What's your
freshmen
thought?
freshmen youngsters need reps. Yeah, like Nicholson did play well. DeCarlos, he matched up against another big talented wide receiver, and they were playing physical with each other.
He had a nice breakup in the end zone, man. Right there, it looks
Yeah,
like that guy almost had the ball, but at the last minute, he put his hand up there. Shout out, hey D Nick, if you're watching this, man,
you
shout
know
out
it,
to you. It's on
right?
Twitter too. So shout
D
out to
Nick,
you, man. That was
really
a heck of a play.
really proud of you, man. You're taking your draft stock up, my boy. You're taking it up, man. You're making the most out of this extra year that you were blessed with, and do it for your family, man. We root for you, praying for you. We want to see you
Absolutely.
win. I want to see you get your head around and take one of them because you deserve to get picks when you have that good coverage. So
Just a little bit more, just a split second, turn that head around. It's over.
hey, he taking it because he's rangy. He's as tall as a lot of the bigger receivers, and he's equally as athletic. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm
Yeah,
excited for his development as this season goes on.
yeah,
And
absolutely.
Marcellus played very physical, man. He played very physical for a freshman. Remember, that's a freshman out there.
He looked good. I give it to him.
Like the last freshman dude like that we had out there at corner like that was Jalen Smith when he was a youngster, and it wasn't even as much as
Yeah,
Marcellus is being asked to play. But Adoree was pretty much the last time we had to throw a freshman out there who had to play so many reps like this. So Marcellus is doing his thing, man. I'm excited. I'm excited about where we're going.
no doubt, no doubt. So cornerbacks, I will say, hey, I'm giving him an A2, and of course, Bryce Underwood, he wasn't a guy that was just going to necessarily. I think the pressure added some of that too, though. Kind of
That's
hurried
right.
him up. So yeah, they get an A. So the linebackers A. So that's everybody on defense, huh? Isn't
So
it?
yeah.
Yeah. And so Big J and J Walk, can you guys give us a take on SC coming in the AP poll at 20? Yeah. Now I got a take on that, and I'm gonna tell you guys this. And a lot of people can say whatever they want. I screenshotted this. I got this. USC is number 20, and I'm not. There's no disrespect to anybody, but here's what I look at. I look at Georgia Tech at number 12. Now a lot of people can say whatever they want. USC has the number 2 ranked offense in the country right now. Georgia Tech has no business being ranked over. Oklahoma doesn't at number 14 doesn't even have no business. The way USC beat Michigan is way more impressive than the way Oklahoma beat them at home. Period. So Oklahoma at number 14, they lost against, I was getting ready to say Sarge Manning, but Arch Manning. I mean, they lost against Arch Manning. That was, sorry, I was getting ready to say Sarge
Bro, we gotta get through one show.
Hey, I was getting ready to say Sarge Manning. I mean, Arch Manning. I was getting ready to say
You said
Sarge
it
and
right.
Arch at the
You
same
said it
time.
right. That's Sarge Manning. You said
Yeah.
it right, bro.
Man, that's crazy. Hey, it's crazy. hey, hey, my apologies. JB tripping. Hey, so yeah. Alan, let me say, Alan, what's up, man? All the Notre Dame fans I know that their secondary holds, assuming no home, town refs. Yeah, Notre Dame secondary can be beat by our receivers. However, they will play handsy. I totally agree. Thank you, Alan. So, I think USC could at least be a top 15 team. BYU's number 15. I mean, they play in the Big 12. I don't get it. Missouri number 16, Vanderbilt 17, 18 is Virginia. This is really a joke. South Florida 19 and USC number 20. To me, that's still disrespect. I mean, it's disrespect. I mean, Jay, what you think? USC number 20. All these teams.
Once we take care of, first of all, being in the top 20 as USC means we're in the top 15. They're always going to underrank us right now. So if we're in the top 20, realistically, you could say we're in the top 15. Yeah. So that's how I'm putting it. Because when we handle business against Notre Dame, then we'll be in the top 10.
Yeah. No doubt. We got to win this game. This is a big game. We're going to get off of this probably in the next couple of days. I got a couple more days. I'm celebrating. I'm sorry because the whole country was hating. B. Hunter, bro, I watched that Oregon game all the way through. Their cornerback's holding a lot. We're getting a ton of PI calls. Hey, listen. There's some opportunity with Oregon, but I'll get on to that in a whole other time. I just think Indiana looked like the better coach team. If that's the way I could say it. So they look fundamentally sound, disciplined, all of it, man. I really like the way Indiana plays, to be honest with you, man.
I agree.
And they got players crazy and oddly enough that came from James Madison. Now make that make sense. That's incredible. They were Division I AA, came up. So shout out to that coach. That coach is incredible. So
he really is.
So look, let me put this in here real quick because it's 37 minutes in, and I know we can get. A+ to the kicker, Ryan Ziri. That guy is a incredible kicker. 54 yards, man. Yeah, I think we could put him at 60.
He drilled it, bro. It's perfectly done.
Yeah. So
he's got a nice little calm swagger about
it. Yeah. No doubt. So the link is in the chat. You guys come on in. It's already filling up. Let's see. Let me it fill up quick. Uncle Boom, how you doing?
Hey, yo, what's popping, fellas? What's popping?
Man, what's the word?
What's up?
Hey, man. Both of you gentlemen, fight on us. Victory Sunday. That's the most important thing.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Hey, can we just tip our caps to who I believe is the MVP of the coaching staff this year, Zach Hansen?
I agree.
Oh my God, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
What he has done with that entire O-line this season has been unbelievable because according to everybody, our O-line was supposed to be the weakness of this offense. And all it has done is prove everybody wrong.
Amen.
We've only given up 2 sacks in 6 games?
It's incredible. They said it was against cupcake competition at first, but now we did it. Illinois. You look at Illinois. You look at these other teams. USC still playing, man. They doing their thing.
So he just deserves all the credit in the world, and we need to be able to retain this man at all costs going forward because what he's doing right now is unbelievable.
Absolutely.
We played a great game yesterday outside of the 2 turnovers on offense. Defense played a lot more physical yesterday, which I can appreciate. I'm pretty sure we all can. Still a lot of things to work on, but it was a good win yesterday because last year that game would have got away from us, and this year, it seems like as if the mindset is a lot different this year with the coaching staff and these players. So kudos to all of them. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, I totally agree with everything you said.
And to piggyback off of the AP thing, I don't like the AP coaches poll. Reason being is because they're biased. I mean, so is the college football poll as well. But I don't take the AP thing that serious because if you remember how everybody was ranked in the beginning of the year, and look at how massive it's changed in 6 weeks, I don't take them seriously whatsoever. The only poll that matters going forward is that college football playoff ranking, which is going to be coming out in the next couple weeks. So that's the only one we really got to worry about.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
No, that's facts. That's facts.
You know what I mean? And hey, give that man King Miller a scholarship like last night.
For real.
Hey, man, he's a special player, bro. Who does he run like to you? What style you think he has?
I don't like comparing. I don't like comparing nobody to any past players. I just like the way the kid runs. You know what I mean?
He's incredible. I give it to him. He's incredible, man.
Nobody knew about this kid before the season. I don't think, except Lincoln Riley and the coaching staff. But this kid has outperformed. I'm assuming the coach's expectations that for when he will go in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm just glad to see us. We actually won a physical game last night, which was needed for that entire team psyche. So great win last night, man. Great win.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no,
I definitely appreciate you tapping in, fam. I'm gonna take some of these other calls, man, but I definitely appreciate you.
Right on.
It's always great to hear from you.
All right, let me move through here real quick.
He is smooth, Cardinal and Bold. He is smooth.
He definitely is.
He's from that Calabasas area with Kerry Harris, and
he went to Centennial. He went to Centennial, I think. Big dog, what's the word?
Did he? What's up, bro?
What's going on, fellas?
Man,
happy Sunday.
Yes,
happy
indeed.
Sunday to you, big dog.
Hey, Jay, I bet Sharon Moore ain't talking now.
Hey, man. Hey, they got cold cock. That's what happened, bro.
Hey,
straight up.
Facts. Hey, I just want to give Lincoln Riley his credit, man. He called a perfect game yesterday.
He did.
Perfect game. Absolutely.
We were down to our fifth running back. B-Jack had to go get suited up and play with turf toe, and he kept running the ball. We didn't need Maava to run it. Maava read everything well on the RPOs, but we didn't. He just handed it off every time. I think Lincoln's in his bag this year. And did you hear him after the game? His little interview after the game? He's like, we packed out the Coliseum. We played physical, tough Big Ten football. I think he's pissed off. He's pissed off.
But he got a right to be, bro. The crap that Shamar Moore, what I said his name was, the crap that he talked. I mean, the way he disrespected yesterday.
Disrespected, bro. If the Collies only sold out because Michigan's in town?
Yeah.
Oh, you're coming to LA, dog? What you think's gonna happen?
Hey, he got that work. That's what happened.
That's what happened. 100%.
And look, man, we bullied them. And I said it yesterday. Hey, they were soft yesterday.
Soft. Hey, I didn't think they were that good at all. I didn't think. Listen, Barnham was slow. Okay. He was nothing. I think Illinois' D-line was better than theirs. Our O-line, I'm telling you, I don't know what Hanson's doing, but it's magic. How he's able to plug and play these different positions is magical. I just don't understand. Tobias Raymond, he had a great game. Ben Walos is a street fighter out there. Oh, my God.
Hey, he's a dog. Listen. And we saw him drop off with Reed yesterday.
Hey, he's a thug.
He's nasty. I like it. I was like, damn, this dude, okay, I like it. So, hey, if Benuelos' dad is in here, your son's a street fighter.
He's in here.
He's a street fighter, dog. He was in there talking smack. I loved it. Gentry was talking mess. Jaden Walker. I don't know if you guys covered it. I just got home. Jaden Walker.
Yeah, we covered it. We definitely covered it.
Yeah, he needs to play. He played the way he's able to shed blockers and get off his blocker and then attack the ball. Man, we need more of that. So I know you got other calls. I just want to say what up, man.
Did you real quick? Did you make it to the game?
No. I was here in Utah. Me and my girl, we're gonna go to the Utah ASU game, but it was like lightning and we were.
No doubt.
It was hella
Look,
cold
I appreciate
too.
you tapping in, though, fam. Definitely appreciate you.
All right, fellas. I'll continue watching later.
Hey,
Right on.
All
I
right.
love his energy. Love his energy.
Yeah. Let me hit this one real quick. Phil.
There he goes.
Are you
Just
there?
take him off, Phil. Just take him off.
take them glasses off. You can't.
Phil said, "Uh-oh."
Can you hear?
Oh, Phil. Hey, guys. That's our bro, Phil, man.
Okay.
Phil's
Let
our
me,
brother.
Leon, how you doing, man?
Hey, USCJ, Walk, what's happening?
What's the word?
Hey, the word is we're looking real good out there, man. We're looking real good.
Absolutely.
Hey, listen, I want to single out a player, man. I don't normally do this, but man, my man Selly looking good out there.
He was balling.
6 games, he hasn't given up a touchdown this season. I'm loving Selly out there, man.
He's balling, man. I got to give him his flowers. And like I said to J-Walk before you came on, I like the fact that there were 2 guys out there consistently, Nicholson and Selly, and they didn't switch them out, and they were kind of doing their thing. Salute to them. They stayed consistent, and they handling their business. And I think you're only going to get better, with these reps, man. J-Walk, anything you want to say on that?
100%. Like, we're so, I think overall as a fan base, our mind goes straight to optimal and most ideal, always. So if it's not the optimal or the most ideal, we think it sucks. But the fact is none of these legendary players who we like to compare other athletes to, most of them, I can't say none, most of them didn't start where they finished.
Yeah.
We were so hard on Marcellus against Illinois and Purdue. Do you guys remember the narrative?
Yep.
Man, soft, word vomit. And I'm like, he's a freshman. This is his first game activity. Do you know how remarkable that dude's going to be when he's a sophomore, a junior, etc.? Because he's getting going through the growth pains now. You got to let people grow through what they go through. And I think all of our young players are that way. And overall, our defense is young.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So let's grow through what we go through. Just like we grew from Illinois. We grew from that. So let's keep growing.
Absolutely.
And Jay, real quick, I'm sitting here, I went to the Notre Dame game against Miami. My neighbor's son plays for them. And Michigan is a better defensive team than Notre Dame is, rushing in pass defense.
Well, they were ranked 6th in the country in rushing defense.
I agree with that based on the game I saw last night against NC State.
That's why a lot of people said if we win this game, that we should feel confident. Not saying, nothing's a guarantee, but we should feel more confident going into this.
They have a lot more. They have a lot more vertical passing game now. I'm gonna tell you, Notre Dame's passing game.
Oh no, yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
It's formidable.
It's gonna put some stress on our cornerbacks, and so hopefully, we tighten it up from that perspective.
What were you saying?
And Notre Dame's pass defense, their nickel, I think one of the safeties and one of the corners are all freshmen. They're young guys. Because I know my neighbor's son got pulled. He's a sophomore. They're young guys. I just think that if we come with the same attitude against Notre Dame that we did with Michigan, we're gonna be okay on the road. You know what I mean? Yep. Started the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. We're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted, man. We lost by 2 points at Illinois. 2 points at Illinois, and we had some issues going on. So I feel confident. Would you say that Illinois offense is about the same as what Notre Dame's is? If not better? Think about it. The quarterback.
I think Illinois' quarterback is way better.
Thank you. Way more experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say.
I think Notre Dame has a better running back than Illinois, but I think
that ain't even no comparison.
But I think Illinois' quarterback is better, and I think Illinois' offensive line might be better than Notre Dame.
They got 25 stars. Remember that. They a lot of experience. So I kind of agree with you on that.
Yeah, I'm pissed too, man. I'm supposed to go to the game.
Talk to me, man. Jay, you thinking about it? You thinking about something? You think? Hey, Jay, we coming with the stats, baby. Come on.
Go ahead, let it go.
So I'm speaking from game experience. Notre Dame is a different animal when they're at home.
I got you on that part. Yeah, that's a totally different thing. Yep. And the stadium's gonna be a lot more hostile.
It's different. Like Illinois was cracking. It was a hyped environment. But Notre Dame is different. I mean, there's an energy about it that is different when they play against SC. We're the game that they have circled every single year for the last 100 years.
Yeah.
However many years, I can't even remember.
From player experience wise, I think Leon just making reference to just the players and the experience from an offensive line perspective, veteran players. Yeah. I think Illinois does have that veteran offensive line.
I'm not
quarterback as well, but I see what you're saying from a hostile.
I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you that there's something about Notre Dame playing against USC where there's always heroic efforts by the Notre Dame team.
Absolutely.
When they're at home.
I agree with you on that.
Like,
same thing with UCLA.
There's heroic, He-manic efforts. Like they become whatever. But here's the thing: the officiating usually allows them to.
I was about to say that. I was about to say the referee had Herculean superhero thing about them too that allows Notre Dame to do what they do. And I was about to ask you that, Jay Walk. When we watched the Illinois game, we saw a lot of bear hugging and tackling and holding around the necks of our defensive players. And I'm assuming Notre Dame's going to do the same thing. What you think Coach Newell and Coach Henderson are telling the defensive line and the linebacker?
We have to have violent hands. We also have to the effort, the violent hands, and the power in our hands has to be more dynamic. And we just can't allow guys to horse collar us like it's customary against Notre Dame. I watched Notre Dame just mollywop NC State, just strangling dudes to the turf. And I'm like, that's how they let them play at home? Wow. Like it looked horrible. It was so bad. I'm like, those dudes from NC State, they just felt demoralized because they were getting held so much. They were getting it was like sumo wrestling where the dudes were just falling on top of them and grabbing. There was dudes getting tackled on the offensive line. The offensive lineman was just straight up form tackling D lineman. I'm thinking, dang. And there was not one penalty. I didn't see no flags. So I'm thinking we got to watch that film. We have to hopefully hedge against it by talking to the refs just a little bit to let them know, guys, like, there's a lot of evidence on film that their run scheme is not really blocking. They're just grabbing and dragging dudes to the ground. And that's creating large gaping holes that the running backs are exploiting. So I don't know how to fix that. I just have faith that our coaches will.
Okay.
Absolutely. Leon, I appreciate you, fam. I gotta take some of these, man. These are stacking up. Hey, I was wondering where you was at yesterday, but I'll talk to you. I'll chop it up with you, though. But I didn't see you. I'll holler at you, family.
All right, man. Fight on, y'all.
All right.
Hold on, LJ.
Let me get
Big Roy. I'm gonna start calling Mike a thug from now on.
Yo, what's going on, fellas?
What up, KB?
Hey, you guys forgot one guy, and we got to give him props, man, because you're gonna need him one day. The kicker.
Oh,
shout out to him. Yeah.
No.
55-yarder, man.
Yeah, we shouted him out.
We shouted him out.
Okay. I was gonna make sure, man. You don't diss the kicker, man.
Oh no,
Man, that dude could kick a 60-yarder, I think, man.
we need him.
Hey, we had a kicker. His name was Steve Jordan, who can kick that far too. He came through in clutches in games too. So, hey,
Absolutely.
now getting to King Miller. To my take on him, he reminds me of Mazeo Royster. I don't know if y'all remember him, but that's who he reminds me of.
Yeah, I remember Mason.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Slash runner. Now you see him, now you don't.
So, Keith, overall,
Yes, sir.
how do you think the defense? That's been the conversation that everybody's been talking about the past.
Yeah.
How you feeling about the defense?
What I'm impressed is as all teams, they're going to come bring their best to us in the first half, and so it's up to the staff to make adjustments at halftime. And I am impressed with the adjustments they made at halftime. I mean, they shut it down. Sharks in the water, baby. Don't forget.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That D-line turned up, man. They turned up. I wish we would have got that fumble that the quarterback did, but it's okay. We got how many turnovers did we get? 3?
How many did we have? We had a pick. We had a pick.
We had two interceptions, 2 picks.
Yeah, we had 2. Did Bishop have 2?
2. Bishop Fitzgerald had 2.
Yeah, that's right. He did have 2 interceptions.
Yeah. Critical.
So overall, though, Keith, what grade would you get a defense?
I give defense a B plus. Yeah, they regardless of the broken plays, they still came out on top. Win pretty, win ugly, just win.
Man, I like that. I like it. Big J, anything you want to say on that?
Nah, I'm with him. Just get the W, man. Just get
Hey, they're gonna give us their best shot, and they're gonna try to find all the kinks, and they're gonna study our film. Everyone study our films. They see where our weaknesses are. They're gonna try to expose them. Either you're gonna be successful or you're not. And Michigan wasn't. And unfortunately, their coach popped off his mouth and gave us something to fight for.
Some fuel, man. He put some fuel.
You can't disrespect Los Angeles like that. Hey, Aaron Emanuel, I don't know if you guys remember him, running back. He said to these Michigan fans, "You mean to tell me you're gonna come into Los Angeles and you think you're gonna come into the Coliseum and beat us? Guess again, my friend." And we turned up. That's what's up.
That is what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up. Well, Big Keith, I'm gonna take some more of these calls. This thing is like last night, man. Last night.
Oh man, yeah. I'll make room for my fellas, man.
Hey,
everybody, take a moment. Do me a favor. Hit that hype button for Jay. Hit that hype button. Hype up the.
Man. Hype him up, man.
Throw some comments in there, man. We're trying to push this out. Look, man, we are trying to be the best, most genuine, authentic.
Hey, real quick.
Let me say,
real quick.
Hey, go ahead, Keith.
Your flight got canceled. You were trying to come in?
Yeah.
I'll tell you about that, man.
That's a whole nother stream.
That's a whole nother monkey, huh?
I still have my bags. Yeah, it's a whole nother.
Okay. Now moving on. What were you about to say?
Here's the thing: we give real information. Think about this. People said that Jaden Maiava wasn't going to be a good quarterback. He didn't have the intelligence. He didn't have it. They said our offensive line wasn't good enough. They said Michael Benuelos and all these different things. And we sit here and tell you the truth that Michael Benuelos is going to be a good offensive lineman. He has the feistiness. I'm giving you intel that I get coming from practice. I told you that Jaden Maiava was a good quarterback. But you got these lost in the sauce people that can.
I went to spring practice.
I know.
I went to, yeah, I saw it, and I'm telling you, I told you, Jada Maiava, Makai Lemon, and Jacoby Lay, our freshman, the D lineman. I said these boys were going to get off this year. You don't believe me? And I guess you believe me now, don't you?
Hey, I never doubted. Listen, all these gloom and doom individuals, man. You guys, you gotta. He's gonna be. You guys, hey man, listen. I'm trying to give you the real information. But anyway, shout out to Keith. Man. Let me take some more of these comments real quick.
Yeah, let me get on, man. You guys go ahead. Hey, fight on, folks.
Fight on, Keith.
Love you guys, man.
Hey, love you, brother. Bro.
All right.
B. Jenks.
There you go.
What's going on, man? Jay Wall, what's up?
What up, Jenks?
Not much, man. I ain't gonna hold you long, man. I know you're backed up on calls. I just want to make 2 points. King Miller, man, the kid is special. He reminds me of a young Rojo. Find that crease and he take off. That's what he reminds me of. And one last thing to that disrespectful Sharon Moore. Thank you for packing out the collie. Thank you for packing out the collie because a lot of people saw you just get stomped.
For real.
Just saw you get stomped down on that. So I appreciate it, Sharon Moore. Thank you for packing out the collie for us.
Absolutely.
A lot of recruits was there, and that was an important game, not just from a standings on the national stage. We had a lot of recruits there, man, watching this. You understand what I'm saying? So, if anything, that's going to have more of an impact than us playing for pole position because. Whether we get 9 wins or 10 wins, it's still up to those. It's still up to those people that vote. You see the disrespect that they give us. I didn't anticipate them putting us any higher than 21-20. When the new polls came out, so I wasn't even tripping off of that. But it's about time that the nation saw that this defense wasn't as soft as they thought it was. But I will tell you this. I tell you who won't say that we soft again. Michigan. They won't say that we soft again, will they?
No, they won't.
And that's what you got to do to it. You got to take the fight to them. And last night I saw USC take the fight to them, man. But that's all I got to say, man. I'm going to jump on off of here, man. I appreciate you having me on the show, man. Shout out to you, Jay Walk, man. I appreciate you stopping by the channel too, my man.
Hey, appreciate you, fam. Appreciate
all
you.
Right.
Always,
all
man.
All right. Let me get to this one real quick.
Hey, what do you say we never? There he goes.
Can you hear now?
I want to actually ask. I want to ask.
Can you both hear me?
Yes.
Hey, Phil, you were.
Phil, I got to ask you this, Phil. Can I ask Phil something?
I hear you.
Okay, Phil. I need you to grade the coaches. I need you to grade Coach Riley, Coach Lynn. Let me know what your honest grades were and why.
Hey, hold on for 1 second.
Yep.
The link, I'm putting it right now. It's in the chat. Ben, you will see it in the chat right now. I just put it in there. You come on, my man. Okay.
All right. Coach Riley. So Coach Riley, in my mind, he gets an A. I don't give him an A+, but he gets an A. Coach Lynn, I'm sorry. He gets an A, not an A+. You know why I hold the plus back? It's because there's always just that little extra bit. You've always got to hold that back. But I have to say, this game was played beautifully. Mm-hmm. And when I say that, these guys played with intensity. They played with balance. They played with, and I knew they would come out with that extra burst. And I'll talk about this. Remember all the talk about the food poisoning? And remember all the naysayers. Oh, no, we're not going to talk about that. There was nothing about the food poisoning. And I was one of the people who, well, I was going to lead with it. I believed that those players, there was something about it. The defense in particular, they were flat when they were out, especially the defensive line. They were flat, they were tired. There was something off with their kick, with their charge. And people were, and I hated how the YouTubers out there were leaning against the team.
So crazy. You know what? And Phil,
the belief.
It's unbelievable, bro. This is
they didn't believe.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, but Phil, to your point, man. This is what. Go ahead. I'm not even, because I can go on the whole thing here. Go ahead. You go ahead.
When you started with the podcast way back in the beginning, you said, we're on the train. get on the train, and I'm throwing away the keys. If you believe in this team, well, I was on the train with you, and you threw away the keys. This is not a bandwagon. We're on, and we're here to stay. And so off we went. But to see all of the believers just drop off in droves,
and they piled on the team, man. That's the crazy thing about this. And I had B. Shaw on this show. He said the team, they see these guys, they see the tweets, they see all this stuff, and here you are a lot of people making these podcasts about our team that we supposed to be supporting, and it's like, are you serious? Do you do your own kids like that? Do you just throw them away when they make? Like seriously.
Yeah. So, so I have a couple notes. A certain person that I know and love says the word respect cannot be spelled without the letters S and C. And I'm looking at him right here. And you and I still have to have that phone call.
Yes,
we
do.
should, because we're brothers.
Yes, we do. I'm going to call you after this live.
Yeah, and we should have that sail on my boat.
You better get on that boat.
And
hey, throw the keys away, Phil, if you don't get on that boat.
What about you?
Oh, man.
Hey,
my
Phil,
man.
I'm getting on the boat. You know I'm getting on. I promise you, I'm getting on the boat.
I don't want to get
seasick, but I'm getting on the boat. I promise you.
No, I have a band. It's a little electronic band.
We'll
put it on your wrist, and you won't feel seasick. It'll be fine.
I'm getting on, and this is going to be my word. We're going to broadcast one day from there, Phil.
No, we'll do that. And B-Shaw, we'll get B-Shaw on.
Absolutely.
Oh, B-Shaw watching right now. He's like.
Yeah, totally. Like, I reached out to him. I said, hey, I reached out.
He's such a great dude.
I would love to get in touch. I reached out. Anyway, so my notes. All right. My notes.
Hey Phil, you can't now. Phil, you can't. I got a bunch of.
No, I know. Can't go through. I'll get through them quickly.
It just kind of, give us a nice summary real quick, if you can.
Very quick. Yeah. Illinois, they weren't Giants.
Illinois,
our guys were sick. They were food poisoned, big time. Okay, Notre Dame is beatable. We are tough on both sides of the lines. Watch out, Irish. Another one. Oh, and I love this one. Number 30. He's still running out there somewhere.
He is.
He is. He's still running out there. He is.
Hey, no, he is. You're right.
And also, he still needs and deserves his scholarship. And now I'm done.
Absolutely.
I love both of you.
Love you, Phil, man. Hey, I appreciate you, fam. Appreciate it.
I love you. I'm calling you as soon as we get off this live.
Real quick before Phil get off. Phil, I can remember Phil, I think maybe when I had 500 subscribers, maybe 500 to 1,000 subscribers. I remember him. I remember this guy too, half-breed. There's a certain amount of guys that I remember, and Phil is one of those guys, man. And I just want to say I appreciate him from the bottom of my heart.
Love you.
Likewise, Phil. I appreciate you, man. Hey, fight on. All right. Alan, how are you?
There he goes.
I can't hear you.
You're on mute, Alan.
Alan, I can't hear you, Alan.
You might have to unplug. Yeah.
One day I'm gonna have Alan on too, because Alan was I gotta get this story. He was a writer back in the day. I can't hear you, but he was a writer back in the day for USC in early 1970s. And what he's holding up here is some historical stuff right here. I got to get you back on when I can hear you, Alan. I can't hear you. Anyway, Alan has these newspaper clips from the 1970s, and it's incredible. He sent them to me, and we're going to do a whole segment with him one day. Your sound is off. Can you hear me?
This is the most genuine USC channel.
Can you hear me?
Of anybody that creates podcasts. I kid you not, Jay. Your show is ridiculous. It's
No,
amazing.
I got
'Cause
love for Allen.
You're getting real people. It's not fluff, man. And also we all have a genuine amiable spirit about how we talk about our Trojans. We're not going for clickbait or fluff. We're not rage baiting like kind of the generation of content. Is that Alan? Oh,
I can't hear you. But Alan, if you go in and come, if you could, can you hear me?
it's
If you
okay.
go in, come back in, go in and come out. But anyway, it looks like he has that library back there. And Alan, man, was a writer for USC, and he has this historical stuff. I got to get him on. I told him I'm gonna do a segment with him. I got love for Alan. So Alan, if you can come back, and I definitely appreciate you. Fight on. Your sound is not working for some reason. My computer acts up like that sometimes. I don't even understand it. But I'm gonna take these other calls though. I love you, Alan. I appreciate it. Dang.
Alan's
I hate that. Let me get okay. Ben, this is the military guy that was in the uniform. Ben, how you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Hey,
What's
man,
up,
thank you for waiting.
Fight on.
Yeah. So there's just a couple things that I wanted to hit up on because, I live in Missouri, right? I just retired from the Army in July. And so I have a lot of USC friends here, some that went to the, Illinois game and firsthand attested to, how sick these guys really were, right? And so I know that the commentators were giving reference to one specific player that was out, right, because of the sickness, but they weren't really mentioning the rest of the team and how bad it really was.
No.
And so there's a lot of things to take into account for that performance, right? And so it's natural for some of us to, be a little skeptical given some of the stuff that, we've unfortunately become accustomed to as SC fans, due to the sanctions, due to the biases, due to, everything that went on, due to an administration that really didn't fight for SC the way some of the other administrations fight for their programs, right? And so what I saw this Saturday was just like a team that was revived, that really took on the spirit of Troy, right? A team that really played to that potential, played to the hey, this is SC, right? Like we ain't I don't mean to disrespect any other programs, but we're not one of those lower power four schools, right? Like there's a lot of history, there's a lot of tradition here at SC, right? And they played up to that level, right? And so I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I've been watching a lot of, YouTubers and specifically a lot of like non, USC, non-Michigan and Michigan YouTubers that say, oh, USC out Michigan or Michigan, right? One of those crazy analogies or sayings that they've been saying. And what's infuriating to me and what I think it's disrespectful to this USC team and to the history is that they forget that like this was a norm at USC, right? Like USC didn't out Michigan, USC Michigan.
Absolutely.
Right?
Well, I like that. Yep.
That's right.
Because that is what it is. That is what it was. And so again, back to what I was saying is the last decade plus had really accustomed people to kind of disregard UNC in that aspect. But I think that Lincoln Riley and Coach Nanton Lynn are really fighting to bring that legacy back, right? Like they're really everything they said in the offseason, hey, you should come check us out. We're bigger, we're stronger, we're faster. We got these guys and they're dogs and they're really going to perform. And boy, have they, right? Again, aside from the sickness and everything that was at Illinois, I really do think they have this team bought in to that vision they have, and we're seeing it on the field, right? I'm not gonna be a total homer because, you know, again, it's only natural for there to be some you know, some reservations, right? But I think this is a really feel good point in time in which we can look at this USC team and really believe that the trajectory is on the right path, and you know that the end goal is really in sight, right? It's really in sight.
Yeah,
We just have to fill in those gaps, right? And by we, I mean the team, obviously, right? They have to fill in the gaps. They have to really make that push. They have to spend more time in the field, really in the film room, identify those shortcomings, right, and what they can do better. And I believe they're getting there. And
I feel it,
that's
Jay.
really
I
no.
feel
Go
it.
ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I
I'm
didn't
just
mean to
I'm
cut
just
you off.
agreeing. I'm agreeing with everything you're saying
I,
right now, Ben. I really can appreciate that because I think especially if you pay close attention to the details, specifically dealing with Lincoln Riley and the assertive effort that he's made to fire everything that he's ever known, pretty much, whether it's Alex Grinch, whether it's Odom, whether it's Roy Manning. Like he's really made the changes and to become grow up as a head coach, man. And as a result, I think we're starting to see a different. Is that an animal?
Yeah, you guys are hearing my donkeys in the back. They're
Oh my God!
I got two donkeys. Yo, I've been retired. I've been retired since July, right? And I had
a dog. I've never heard.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
incredible.
I know.
It's incredible.
I've I've I've, I've been retired.
he's
I've
the
been
greatest,
retired since July.
he's the greatest show in the world.
Wow. Hey, this is the
I've been
first time
retired since
ever.
July, and
How many
again,
donkeys do you have?
two. I got two donkeys, seven goats, and some other animals out here. I'm enjoying retirement life, man.
My God. Hey, that's unreal to me. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, what do you feed those things? What do you feed the donkeys?
Usually I just let them forage. You know, I got a couple acres. They forage, but every now and again I'll give them, you know, some sweet feed grains.
Wow.
Not a lot because you know it's sugar. They get hyper, and when they're hyper, they really become asses. If you get what I mean.
I'm sorry. I can't stop.
Oh, hey, man. Hey, Ben, I'm hearing some people. These comments are incredible. They said,
Hey, listen to
a
me.
donkey is incredible to me. Wow.
Hey,
Hey,
bro,
Ben.
I saw some of the other
Hey, you
YouTubers
are
real
not
quick.
only. I'm looking at these comments, man. I just can't even. Ben, hey, I appreciate your comments because I think we see maturity from Lincoln Riley, man. That donkey threw me off for a minute. I'm not even gonna
I
lie
was
to
like,
you.
Yeah, let me.
Oh, okay. You got the. Oh man, that is
dang, that's beautiful.
wow, wow,
Hey,
wow,
listen,
wow.
I've been trying to tell you guys, this is the most genuine USC
Can I actually?
real life
Can I actually show you the donkey? That's incredible. I know I
Yeah,
learned
yeah,
something. I'm
yeah. I
sorry.
got two of them.
I just want to see this real quick. This is special,
Yeah.
man. Like seriously.
So we named them Nestor and Local. You know, and this is Local,
That's cool.
Wow.
and he's just waiting on his food. That one is Nestor.
Hey man, you got it laid out, man. That's some good stuff. Seriously.
Hey,
Yeah. Hey, but last thing before I get off, I just wanted to say what Jaywalk was talking about earlier, right? Like your show is literally the most genuine, right? Down to earth, good home field show that I've ever seen on YouTube, right? You allow us to interact with past players, current players, future players, some of the things that some of these other channels, right? Really don't have the privilege or luxury of doing, and that's for various reasons, right? But like me talking to Jaywalk is just an ordinary Joe is something that like prior to your channel was pretty much unheard of, right? For specific and various reasons. Some might be that, you know, some people just feel like, oh, talking to somebody of that caliber is a little beyond my, you know, my reach as an ordinary Joe, right? And whatever. But man, like, I truly believe in your channel. I truly believe in you know, Jaywalk and the players and past, present, and future, your support and what that means to this channel and for the growth of it. And for, you know, the positive light that it sheds on USC, right? Like,
Absolutely.
you know, I appreciate it. I enjoy it. And I may not always get to comment or call in or whatever, because again, military life had its challenges and retirement, unfortunately, with a wife
Absolutely.
that said, with a wife that
It
says,
almost
"Hey,
sounds
you're
like I
not
hear. Hey,
working."
it sounds like I hear some bullets flying or something back there, man. I said, man,
But
is this
hey, thank you guys.
hey, man, I
Thank you guys.
appreciate you, man. Hey,
Fight on.
thank you for taking out the time, doing good
Right
seeing you,
on,
man.
man.
Yes,
Fight
sir.
on,
Thank you.
fight on. Hey,
Y'all have a
great
good day.
call, great
What's
call.
next?
All
Man,
right, hey, that.
we got to end it on that. No, that's
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna
great
end it
note.
on that, man. And
Wow.
you know, hey, man, we appreciate. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. Definitely appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. Thank you for the calls that we couldn't get to. There were a lot of calls, man, and so we appreciate everybody for coming in. The donkey in the channel is the first time ever. That was amazing. You hear me? Hey,
Bro,
so
I
he
love it.
said, "Traveler the donkey." Yes, I like it. Hey, so hey, man, we are out of here, man. Happy Victory Sunday to everybody, man. Until later on, listen. Let me see if I can get this real quick because he's back. Alan, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
I'm trying this
Oh,
again.
there he
There
is.
you go.
Okay, I got you. I got
You
to
got
take this
me?
real quick.
All
Yes.
right, this is real quick. This is 1972. Anthony Davis, 6 touchdowns.
Alan, can you tell everybody what you used to do? And for those who don't know, Alan's going to come back on there. He used to be a writer for USC, right?
That's incredible.
Incredible stuff.
Yeah.
Alan has got history here. So
That's
look at that.
that's a program story I wrote on Notre Dame USC history for that one.
That's a story. For those who couldn't hear it, that's a story he wrote on Notre Dame and USC. What year was that, Alan?
1972. Anthony Davis, 6 touchdowns.
Wow.
You will not get this anywhere else, man. Allen is a legend, living legend for the USC community, man. So, look, I'm gonna call you a pioneer. You one of those pioneers, man, that's back in the day. So I definitely appreciate you, Allen, man. Thank you for taking out the time. And we're gonna end you're gonna be the last call for today. Thank you.
All I know is beat the Irish.
Absolutely.
Let's-
Allen,
let's-
fight on.
Jaywalk knows that. This is
right.
big.
Let's
Big
crush those
time.
lucky charms.
Big time. So, Alan, you take care. I'm glad you were able to come on, man. Fight on. All right. Take care.
All right.
All right. All right. So we are out of here, man. Happy Sunday to everybody. Until later on, listen, everybody stay blessed. All right. We got history. And absolutely, Roy. Fight on, man.